Hello everyone, welcome all of you once again to our session in English. As you all know that we are done with the explanation of unit number 4 from the textbook in English for class 9, that is Beehive. So let's start with thinking about the text. As you were already asked to do this task your own, let's see how many of you are ready with your answers. So thinking about the text, I would like Gayatri Korpe here to read the question. If the textbook is open, you read from the textbook. Otherwise, the screen has been displaying, the textbook over there. So you can refer to that also. So Gayatri, unmute yourself and turn also the camera if possible, if you don't hesitate, and read the question given under the title, Thinking About the Text.
Here are some headings for paragraph in the text. Write the numbers of the paragraph for each title against the heading. The first one is done for you.
So what's it, Gayatri? The first one that is done for you, what is it?
Einstein's equation, paragraph number 9.
Absolutely. So dear students, that Einstein's equation about general theory of relativity, you know that E is equal to mc square. Am I right, Surbhi?
Yes, sir.
So that equation has been mentioned in which paragraph number from the textbook? You know that to the left hand side, the paragraph numbers have been mentioned. You can find the last paragraph number is there on page number 50, paragraph number 17. Can you see, all of you, this on the screen itself? Just above the question that was read by Gayatri Korpe. Just above the thinking about the text. So the last paragraph number is, Pali, can you say the last paragraph number?
17.
Absolutely. So here the sentence, that is the title of the paragraph number, can be given. So which number is the paragraph that you find the most suitable for this heading, Einstein's equation? Welcome Viraj. Those students who are joining now, you please mention your name in the chat box. The session is being recorded and your attendance as well. So here, what we are doing, these are the headings given for paragraphs in the text. As far as the first heading is concerned, that is Einstein's equation. For which paragraph it is the most suitable heading? Paragraph number 9. That is already given here, an answer. Do you all agree? Or do you want me to share it on the screen and display the paragraph number 9? Do you want me? Or you are able to see there in your textbook itself? What do you say, Avishkar? Anybody else? Please respond. Do you want me to scroll down or scroll up to paragraph number 9 to show you how the heading Einstein's equation is the most suitable for that paragraph? Dear students, please respond.
No, sir.
Very good, Athar. Thank you so much. Now the next heading given is, Palak, would you like to read the next heading? Heading number 2 on page number 50. You can also refer to the screen. The question is being displayed over there. Palak.
So second one question.
Yes, read the heading given there.
Einstein meets his future wife.
Absolutely, very good. So do you want to answer, dear Palak? Which number paragraph do you find the most suitable for this heading to be given? Palak, please respond. If you are able, say the answer. If you are
Sir,
not
seventh
able,
one
say that you
paragraph.
are not able. Please.
Sir, seventh one paragraph.
Paragraph number 7. Absolutely. Very good. So that paragraph number 7, if you refer to, you will find that it uses every detail about how Einstein meets his future wife. And that's why we can say this is the most suitable heading for paragraph number 7. What's the heading? Einstein meets his future wife. That's the heading. Right? Now I want Atharva Hazare to read the heading number 3.
The making of violinist.
Do you want to answer? You know
Yes,
which
sir.
is the
Paragraph number
paragraph
3.
number?
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. Very good.
3.
Very good, Athar. You are right. This is paragraph number 3, for which the making of a violinist is the most suitable title. Would you like to give the explanation for how this title is the most suitable? Athar?
Yes, sir, because it is given in that paragraph that he later became a gifted amateur violinist, maintaining.
Absolutely. Very good, Athar. And I'm sure that you must know the difference between amateur and professional.
Yes.
Very good. So let's move to the next, and I would like Avishkar Mane to read the next heading, that is heading number 4. Avishkar.
Sir, I am not having textbook with me.
So the screen is there now available where you can see the question.
Okay, sir. Which question?
Number 4, heading, under thinking
Mileva
about the
and
text.
Einstein's mother.
Very good. So brilliant boy, but still was trying to find an excuse, but was caught red-handed.
No, sir.
Can you answer? But I like your honesty, that you told honestly that you don't have textbook, even if you are aware that the questions are there available on the screen. Very good, Avishkar. Please answer this question. Which number paragraph? You may not be
Sir,
able.
paragraph.
If you don't have the textbook, you can't answer. All right. So here is Pratham Khandelwal with his answer. Pratham, come on, answer. Tell us the paragraph number for which this is the most suitable heading, the title.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Respond quickly.
Just
Pratham, answers were already shared with you. Didn't you write them in your notebook?
no, sir. This chapter is remaining.
Oh, I see. But can you please try to tell us which is the paragraph number for which this is the most suitable title?
Yes, sir. Just a minute, sir. I am
All
searching.
right. By that time, I would like spontaneous answer from someone. Is there someone ready with answer?
Yes, sir. 10th paragraph.
Oh, great. Surbhi or Athar. Athar were told, and Surbhi was also trying to answer, but we could not listen to her. So that is paragraph number 10. Absolutely right. Very good. Pratham, I hope you have got it now.
Yes, sir. I got it.
Thank you, dear. The next heading, I want Vansh Ledwani to read it. Vansh. Dear students, if you are unable, you please comment in the chat box if you are unable. Or you may say, sir, sorry, I don't know answer. Something you should say. Don't please keep quiet. All right, Pratham. I'm sure you are now ready with your answer. Pratham Khandelwal.
Yes, yes, sir. This is in paragraph number 15th.
Welcome, Ankush. Dear Ankush, Pratham Khandelwal says that the heading, a letter that launched the arms race, is the most suitable for paragraph number 15. Do you agree? Ankush?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Avishkar, I asked Ankush.
Sorry, sir.
Fine. Ankush had just joined. All right. Fine. So it is the right answer that the title, a letter that launched the arms race, is the most suitable for paragraph number 15. Anybody else wanted spontaneously read or want to read the next heading? Nobody? So here is Sally Khose. Sally, you please read the next sentence. The heading, number
A
6.
desk drawer full of ideas.
Very good, dear. Would you like to answer?
Yes, sir. Paragraph number 8.
Oh, right. Absolutely right. Do you want to explain why this is the most suitable heading for paragraph number 8?
Yes, sir. There is included that he said desk drawer, the Bureau of Theoretical Physics.
Absolutely. Very good, Sally. Absolutely right answer. Anybody ready with the next heading with answer and showing interest to read it spontaneously? Nobody? Fine. So there is Nishant. Nishant Pacharne, you please read it.
Yes, sir. Marriage and divorce. Sir, the answer is 11th paragraph.
Marriage and divorce. So you think that 11 number paragraph is the most suitable? Can you please give a reason?
Sir, because in that paragraph there are events of Einstein's marriage and divorce.
So with whom did he marry and with whom did he divorce? And after that, with whom did he marry again?
Sir, first he married with Mileva, then he divorced with her, and then he married his cousin.
When did he marry? Mileva married.
Sir, 1 minute, I'm finding.
Okay, when did divorce take place?
Sir, in 1919.
May I give answer?
Sir, in
Yes, please.
1919, divorce.
Yes, in 1919, divorce took place. And what about their marriage?
Sir, 1903.
Tell me the right answer. Perfect. Here you can find. I'm sharing with you.
In 1903.
Yes, absolutely. Paragraph number 11 says the pair finally married in January 1903. Absolutely right. Dear Siley, good. Now let's move to the question number 2. Who would like to read it? Dear students, you should be so self-motivated and proactive that I should stop you saying, hey, you don't. That
Sir, may I read?
Sir, may I read?
this is little
Sir,
artificial. It should be
first,
natural.
sir.
Avishkar, you please read. Number 2.
Who had these opinions about Einstein? He was boring, he was stupid and would never succeed in life. He was a freak.
Very good.
He
Avishkar.
was second.
Hey, Avishkar, would you like to answer them?
Yes, sir, he was boring.
Now, first you tell. He was boring. Whose opinion was that Albert was boring?
Playmates.
May I? Sir,
Yes,
may I?
Ankush. Ankush first.
Sir, playmates.
Yes, absolutely. Very good. Ankush. And the next sentence is, he was stupid and would never succeed in life. Whose opinion was that?
The headmaster.
His
Headmaster.
Sir is headmaster.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Very good. Right. Avishkar and other students being very enthusiastic and quick in their answers. Thank you, dear. And third, he was afraid.
His mother.
Sir, his mother.
His mother, sir.
Very good. Now I'm going to ask you the reasons for three of these statements and their opinions.
Sir,
First,
he was
boring.
sir, he was boring because he was not talking with each other. He was not in touch with his friends, or he was not
What was
having
he
any
interested
friends.
in? Avishkar, what was he interested in?
Sir, he was interested in means studies.
No, playing mechanical toys.
Yeah, yes, sir.
He was
That
a
only
mechanical
mechanic
child.
things.
Which incidents tell you that he was more interested in playing mechanical toys and had that view only all the time in his mind?
Sir, he was small.
No. One incident happened that proved that he was having just a mechanical mind towards the things. So what was it?
Sir, when his small sister was born.
Yes. When his sister was born, that time he asked, what did he say? Can anyone say?
Sir,
No.
he said
Where
that
are
where are his
her
wheels?
heels?
Where are the wheels?
Yes. Fine. But where are her wills? That was the statement. Wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Second, he was stupid and would never succeed in life. Why was this statement made? What was the reason?
Sorry, because he was that time he was not good at studies.
Good attempt. And in support of that statement, what was told by the same person?
Sir, also he hated the school regimentation.
No, that is the reason. You are right. But what was one more statement made by the headmaster in support of this statement that he was stupid and would never succeed in life? So
Sir,
what
the
he had added?
headmaster said that he would never succeed in any field.
So it makes no difference whatever profession he chose. Who?
Einstein.
Einstein.
Absolutely. Very good. So smart you are being nowadays, all of you. Third, he was a freak. You know, mother had that opinion about Einstein. But what was the reason? Hey, genius boys and girls, my dear students, the genius. Why she thought that her child, Albert, was a freak? The very first paragraph of the page there from this textbook, from this text. Don't know?
Sir, because his head was too large.
Yes, and he seemed to be an abnormal child having a big size or bigger size of his head. And he was not able to speak even when he was 2.5 years old. And when he started speaking, he used to speak each word how many times?
Twice.
Twice.
Yes, absolutely. Very good. Correct answers you are all giving. Now the next question, question number 3. Madhura is reading. Madhura, unmute yourself and read question number 3. By that time, there is an important announcement for all of you that this session is being recorded and will be available on YouTube. The link will also be shared shortly, and your attendance is also being maintained. So you please put your names in the chat box if you have not yet mentioned. And another thing, there was a suggestion from few of the students that our English lecture should be at 12 o'clock at noon, 12 to 12:30. So if you agree, you please mention here in the chat box that please change the time of English lecture from 4 to 12 noon.
Sir, can I
Please, Madhura.
explain what the reasons for the following are?
First,
First, Einstein leaving the school in Munich for good. Second, Einstein waiting for the study in Switzerland rather than the.
no. Madhura, wait. Let's firstly finish with the first. Einstein leaving the school in Munich for good. Do you want to answer the reason?
Sir, can I
Sir,
answer?
can I?
Sir, may I?
Yes, Pratham, you can, and then Athar.
Sir, because he hated the school's regimentation.
Yes, very good. Athar, please add something.
Sir, he has also clashes with his teachers.
Yes, absolutely. Because of school regimentation, and it was very strict. You can say strict regimentation at school. That was the reason that Einstein left the school in Munich for good. Right? Second, do you want me to put this answer in the chat box
No, sir.
and questions as well, or no need?
No need, sir.
All right, very good. So the next sentence, Madhura, you please read.
Second, Einstein waiting to study in
They're not waiting,
Switzerland.
wanting.
Sorry, sir.
Hmm.
I will repeat, sir, again. Second,
Yes, please.
Einstein wanting to study in Switzerland rather than the Munich.
Munich. K, not ch. So, anybody ready with answer?
Sir, can I?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
So due to liberal atmosphere.
Absolutely. You know, it was said now in the text that Milan was more liberal than Munich. And so we can say that Einstein wanting to study in Switzerland rather than in Munich. So what was the city there in Switzerland? Milan. Am I right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Hmm? Are you not sure? Hello students, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Where do you find it?
Sir, in paragraph number 5.
Paragraph number
5. 5.
5. So yes, Albert's parents had moved to Milan, and that was more liberal than Munich, and it was German speaking, Switzerland. Very good. Can you see here? Milan on the screen I'm highlighting with blue color. German speaking, liberal than Munich. Did you notice it? Good. Next question, Madhura, are you ready?
Third, Einstein seeing in Mileva and Ali.
Reason?
Sir, may I?
Yes. Is it Ankush?
Yes, sir.
No. Yes, very good. Come on, Ankush, you can.
Sir, because she was against Philistines, those were the people who hated art.
Yes. Right there. Like him, like he was. Both were similar now in nature. So like Albert Einstein, Mileva also disapproved of the Philistines, those who disliked art, literature, or music. And that was the reason that Albert found an ally in Mileva, right? Then the next,
Fourth, what do this tell you about Einstein?
what do these tell you about Einstein? So what do you understand about Einstein from these statements?
Sir, may I?
Sir,
Yes,
can I?
please.
Sir, these told us about that Einstein loved freedom. He was liberal and cultural person.
Yes, Athar, you can also try.
Sir, this tells us about Einstein that he loved freedom. He had his own view of life. He was liberal.
Absolutely, very good. Now I think we are done with question number 3. Now question number 4. What did Einstein call his desk drawer at the patent office? Why? I think we are already done with this also indirectly. But I want someone again to repeat it. Anybody? Last time Siley had told this answer. So Siley, you please again tell us the reason and also explain it briefly.
He called his desk drawer at the patent office the Bureau of Theoretical Physics because he stored
Very
his
good.
secret papers and ideas on physics there.
Right. Absolutely right. Anybody else want to share something different or addition to this answer? No? Fine. Next question. Question number 5 is, why did Einstein write a letter to Franklin Roosevelt? Before that, I would like to know who was Franklin Roosevelt.
American president.
Yes, that time he was the president of America, USA. Fine. Now let us know the reason. Who want to share the reason for Einstein wrote a letter to Franklin Roosevelt? Nobody? Dear students, are you not ready with this answer? He
So
had
can
noticed
I-
something. Yes, Siley, please, you can.
Einstein feared that the Germans, under the rule of the Nazis, had developed the atomic bomb and could misuse it. He wrote to the president of the USA to warn him for this development.
Yes, absolutely. He was afraid if these Nazis come to know about developing an atomic bomb, so what they will do and how it will be used to destroy the world. That was the fear in his mind. And so he wrote a letter to Franklin Roosevelt to warn him and stop something that is going to be happen like this. But you know what happened? He himself supported the American physicist, the scientist, and they developed their own atomic bomb in secret plan. And was finally Hiroshima and Nagasaki were completely destroyed by Little Boy and Fat Man bombs. Am I right? Do you remember? Dear students, are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So the next question is question number 6. How did Einstein react to the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki? So I told you how it happened that Hiroshima and Nagasaki were destroyed. But what was the reaction of Albert Einstein to the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Was he happy that yes, it happened well, that he was immigrated to America and now the Japan was completely destroyed? Or something happened? Yes, dear students? Was he happy to know that news?
No, sir.
No. In Hindi it is said, जिसका डर था वही बात हो गई. Am I right, Anushka? He is not there. He left. Aryam, जिस बात का डर था वही बात हो गई. Can we say like this? That when he came to know that Hiroshima and Nagasaki were exploded with the atomic bombs. Yes, we can say. Because he had a fear that if the Nazis destroy the world, but it happened, जिस पे भरोसे किया उसी ने धोखा दिया. Like, you know, he believed in American president, the then American president, Franklin D. Roosevelt. But he only developed, you know, with the support of American physicists, an atomic bomb, and was finally used in the World War II. And so Here, very good answer by Gayatri, that Einstein was deeply sickened by this disaster, by this act done by the American Army, Air Force, whoever were there that time in that mission. And very good, Nishant, that he then also proposed the formation of a world government to stop the nuclear weapons. But it also did not work at all. And finally, he himself took an initiative and involved himself in such political campaigns and contribute just the greatest scientist in the world, but also the world citizen. So why was he called the world citizen? I'm sure you are all getting me well and understanding. Aren't you all?
Yes, sir. We are understanding.
Very good. And there is the next question based on that. Question number 7. Why does the world remember Einstein as a world citizen? I just explained, but I want answer from you. Surbhi, you please answer this question. No? Surbhi, say something if you are able, if you are not. Atharva has also answered here that Einstein is remembered as a world citizen because of his efforts towards world peace and democracy. Very good. Arya Khorde, I would like you to answer this question in your own words. Can you, Arya?
Sir, which question?
Why does the world remember Einstein as a world citizen? The last question.
Yes, sir. The world remembers Einstein as a world citizen because he believed in universal peace. When there was the rat race for becoming atomic power, he worried about the aftermath of the bomb. He was really a world citizen who was concerned with humanity.
Very good. Very good, Arya. Thank you so much. Welcome, Manan. You are so late to join us. Here we are now with question number 8, the last question from Thinking About the Text. And here are some facts from Einstein's life. Arrange them in chronological order. So first number sentence goes to which number in a chronological order? The answers were already with you. Can anyone say? First number sentence is
May I?
going to be number
7th.
Yes, very good. So Surbhi told that it will be 7 number in chronological order. Absolutely right. Then the next sentence. The sentence I would like to firstly read. The sentence given number 1 or Einstein publishes his special theory of relativity goes to number 7. So second number sentence is he is awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics. So will be which number sentence in a chronological order?
9th.
9.
Absolutely. Very good. You go on telling in chorus answer also I would like. Number 3, Einstein writes a letter to US President Franklin D. Roosevelt and warns against Germany's building of an atomic bomb. Which number sentence will this be in a chronological order?
11.
11.
Absolutely. Very good. Then the next, Einstein attends a high school in Munich. Will be number?
2nd.
2. Very
Second.
good. Then the next sentence, Einstein's family moves to Milan. Will be?
3rd.
Number 3. Absolutely right. And Einstein is born in the German city of Ulm. Number?
1.
4.
Then Einstein joins a university in Zurich, where he meets Mileva. Number?
5th.
5. Then Einstein dies.
12.
Number 12. Then he provides a new interpretation of gravity. Number?
8.
8. Tired of the school's regimentation, Einstein withdraws from school. Number?
4.
And he works in a patent office as a technical expert. Number? 6.
6.
And when Hitler comes to power, Einstein leaves Germany for the United States. Number?
10.
10.
I would like now Master Nishan to tell me number one sentence. Master Nishan Pacharne, you please tell us which will be the number one sentence from these 12 sentences in a
Yes,
chronological
sir.
order as far as the facts from Einstein's life are concerned.
Sir, the first sentence is Einstein is born in the German city of Ulm.
Very good. You are right, dear Nishan. And here the second sentence is being told by Master Athar Hazare.
So second sentence is Einstein attends a high school in Munich.
Absolutely right. Very good, Athar. And the third sentence is being told by Miss Gayatri Korpe. Gayatri.
Einstein's family moved to Milan.
Absolutely right. Very good. And then the fourth one is being told us by Madhura. Madhura, number 4.
Einstein
Madhura, we are not getting you. Fine. Then there is Arya Kharde to tell us number 4.
Tired of regimentation, Einstein withdraws from school.
Absolutely right. Then number 5. Siley.
Einstein joins the university in Zurich, where he meets Mileva.
Very good. Number 6. Surbhi.
He works in a patent office as a technical expert.
Very good. Number 7 is being told by Siley again.
Einstein publishes his special theory of relativity.
Is number 7 sentence. Very good. Number 8. Athar.
So number 8 is he provides a new interpretation of gravity.
Absolutely right. Number 9. Gayatri.
He is awarded a Nobel Prize in Physics.
Number 10. Nishan.
Sir, number 10. When Hitler comes to power, Einstein leaves Germany for the United States.
Very good. Number 11. Surbhi.
Einstein writes a letter to US President Franklin D. Roosevelt and warns against Germany's building of an atomic bomb.
And the last one, number 12. Arya.
Einstein dies.
Oh, so sad to know. Fine. So these were the answers. Any queries, dear students?
No,
Did all of you
No,
understand
sir.
the text well?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fine. Did you all write in the notebook the question and their answers as well as the summary that was shared with you all?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
So here now I'm going to stop the recording, and till this the session will be again available to YouTube and the link will be shared. Thank you so much, dear students. Have a great day ahead.